Alrighty, there we go. Hello, everybody. It's SOD Madhaven. Nice and simple introduction. Still orange. Maybe need to restart. Wait, I need to see this. Discord is having a couple of things pop up. Meh. Okay, so staying up to date with everything that they are updating. Trying my best to see what is going on. Grizzly, I am sorry. That this is the way you feel about the game. Good luck with the stream, was enjoying it, but since last update, can't play or watch with WOT anymore, WOT anymore. 5 years of time and money wasted. Honestly, I do not think 5 years of time and money have been wasted. You need to take your time out. I understand that, taking a break from the game is going to be extremely healthy. You don't want to wear yourself out. You don't want to get into this mindset where, you're going to be getting on, looking at the game and thinking to yourself, oh man, they changed it so much. This is so crappy. I just want to get frustrated and angry at it. No, you need to be a little bit more open-minded. Grand Theft Auto just had an update. If you need to, go swap games for a little bit. Go take a break. Don't kill yourself on the game. And just take your time. Don't drop it completely. Don't delete it. Just a little bit of patience. Wait for the updates to drop. Because we're still playing the same game. Nothing has changed. It's exactly the same. Occasionally whenever you load in, colors are a little bit darker. So I got to restart the game. But, small things. Small things. And then it's like, I know whenever I got my color back. But, just take your time. Don't let the update weigh you away from it. Don't let it, take your eyes off the goal. The goal is that we want a game that's going to last a couple more years, more time to be invested. Right now, sure, this is a rough time. It's still 2020. That's all you got to think. It's still 2020. This year sucks. So, look forward to 2021. And that's why everything that comes out this year, I'm not really skeptical about it. I'm just like, cool, let's just go ahead and give this a try. Hey, something new. Kick back and enjoy it. So, lots of fun stuff. So I kind of just threw this together just randomly because I didn't know what to call the stream. But I think going over what would be good plans for the future is a good idea. Something small. We don't need to go big. We don't need to go hard. We don't need to slap something so hard that our brain just explodes. There's no point to do that. Unless we're trying to find out where we want to put Rudolph, because we don't know. I don't know where to put my crews. Got the E100 crew, which is really well buffed up, but I don't know. Concept. Hernandez, and that's perfectly fine. That being able to take your time, kick back, like right now, I don't want to upload videos. I mean, I still need to get the WOT stars out, and I'll be honest with you, I'm slacking off a little bit, but maybe it's a good thing that I'm slacking off a little bit. Now, just don't burn yourself out. Don't get on, expect everything to be super bright, perfect colors, and everything else. I'm expecting a lot of the player base to come back because they got nothing else to do. I mean, what are you going to do over Christmas break during the time you have off work? Well, you're going to go back to something you're used to, or you're just going to try out new things. Honestly, trying out new things could be beneficial. So, going after that, perfectly fine. But dropping the game completely just because you're angry with what the producers have done, in my opinion, it's a little bit childish. You're not willing to take the time out to let them fix what they have done. Who knows, their idea for the game could be extremely positive. And so far, there's a couple of things I don't like, but don't get me wrong, the gameplay, it's still World of Tanks, just the garage is different. I mean, there's only so much we can do each time we get on. We can only expect so many things at once. And for people just to be expecting things to work out the right way every single time, it's not like that. Everything takes a minute. Good things take time. If they didn't take time, then there's problems. Plus, a lot of player feedback was actually introduced with this update. There's been a lot of things I've noticed that players wanted to see, and it's now been introduced into the game. So really hard to just completely diss on it. I don't know why you would. And it turns out, I think I just tried putting these guys into a German crew when in fact they are Russian. So, Chinese, here we go. Trying to get used to this system. I'm not a big fan of the crew part, outfitting tanks like this. A little bit of a nuisance, but, it's alright. And then the money, okay, I loved the fact that I could use gold to take stuff off, put stuff back on, and now I can't do that, which is just uncomfortable as a motherfo. I don't know how I feel about it, taking my sweet time to read comments, because it's me. And I'm a little bit slow today, and as we're loading into a queue, now I can read. Hernandez Gold, swapping right now, as I'm trying to find stuff that my remote is doing. Why is my phone charger overlapping my Xbox cord? Don't know. Okay, we're not overlapping anymore. But, yes, it is a glitch. It is a glitch in the game. They are currently in the process of fixing it. So far, I haven't had gold swap on me now for a minute. So I feel like they fixed it, but I could be wrong. I don't believe you, Yuki. You'd have to throw 2 consoles out the window by that point. But, taking it slow. My live streams are probably not going to be posted to my YouTube for a little bit. I'll be making sure by the end of them, depending on how long they are, that 11-hour one was kind of through the roof. So, yeah, but don't get me wrong, that was fun. I did enjoy that day. First day of the update, I gotta get on, go nuts, lots of widespread open, and I got a lot of exposure. So I am a little bit happy on that. So, videos and updating, I want to hold off. I don't want to, slap videos, because I got 3 that I can get. Take some time out. I've been performing really good inside the 3 new tanks, and it would be easy to get a review out on those, especially with the consistency that they have. So, it's gonna be pretty nice. And what is this guy doing? He's not even aiming at us anymore? Just full on the drive? Just scatter everybody out? You're dead? Okay. Alright, Rodriguez, is that how you pronounce that? Just a question. But yeah, there is a lot of things that are better right now. I mean, sure, there's also a lot of things that need work, but I'm able to see my damage now, which to me is awesome. I can actually see what I'm doing inside of a match. I can see my performance, my issues, everything else that's going on, and just awesome. A couple of things that they do need to fix, because a lot of people are complaining about it. I don't know where they had the idea of saying, let's use gamer tags instead of tanks. The tanks is what makes sense. We have problems with just looking at, gamer tags pop up, because I want to know what shot me. I want to know what killed me. I don't care who killed me. I can check that at the very end of the game knowing who shot me. So that's one thing that would be nice for them to bring back. And yeah, the 268 version 5, I've been having a blast in it. I feel like the reload's a little bit too fast. And like, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm doing like 5,000 damage a game, but the reload for 850 damage, it's a little bit too quick. You know, especially with the penetration it's got, it's going to really break matchmaking. Reloads right now, T95 earlier today, got 2 shells in under like, I think it was 14 seconds, and that was quick. You know, it's like just not used to getting shot that fast. So, little uncomfortable getting hit that quick. Now, consumables, I don't mind consumables. Equipment, however, equipment is annoying that they took away the gold for removing equipment, because there are moments that I like to change my builds. You know, and if I'm losing half of my silver every single time I swap over to a different styled setup, you know, that's 750,000 silver every single time I want to swap my setup that I'm losing. That is something that I do not agree with at all. Because here in my Kurt one, there's moments I like to go for rate of fire. And then there's other moments that I like to try and get the best possible gun handling that I can and sacrifice my rate of fire. But right now, with the way that they have it set up, it's really hard to be able to afford my swaps. So that's something that I'm a little bit against. And, you know, earlier this morning, I got a little bit frustrated because I did send a message to Max. And Max is somebody on the forums that I've been messaging for years. And he finally told me in the most professional manner that he could, I'm sorry, but can you please post your frustrations and comments inside the open forum postings in the correct spots. Thing is that, you know, I just sent him an idea. You know, something that is my opinion that I just don't want to throw out in the forums. I don't want to be spotted all over the place, because if I'm spotted all over the place, I might end up like Clone Guy and getting my forum account deleted. Especially since I have a couple of people behind me that might back me as much as they can. So right there, you know, it's like they'll try and suppress what I'm capable of by just deleting my forum account. And I'd rather be able to log on to the forums without having a problem. But the way that Wargaming has treated a lot of the CCs and YouTubers and content creators for the game that do jump on you know, on their forums, if you're not in their idea or within their bubble, they'll just outright delete your account from the forums. Which I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but from what I've seen over the course of years and following some content creators, they've done it a couple of times. And Morock, welcome to the stream. You seem kind of new to me, so hi. And we missed. But, you know, just starting off, I just want to wait for them to kind of fix the amount of information that's within game before I start putting up, you know, more videos. Because I don't want to be using Tanks GG to, you know, show off the new tanks, because on Tanks GG, you know, that's PC statistics compared to console statistics. And I just don't want to, you know, try comparing PC to console. I didn't do crap that game, and I made 126,000. But there are a couple of things about the amount that we made that I do have questions about. Because beforehand, instead of a replay, you know, so I'll bring up a replay and give you guys an example if I'm able to, if I have one. But there's this little thing that I really liked at the very end of a game. That I could stop, I could open up my stats, and I could see everything that costed me money. The amount that was going on. So real fast, we'll go ahead. We'll jump back in the OBS here. I'll bring you guys with me to this voiceover. That's not the replay, by the way. We're going to swap that. Browse. Here we go. So the amount of information at the very end of a match. This is something, so, you know, simple system right here. This pops up. Now, I lost money. Of course I lost money, but I got a high caliber. All the badges are at the very top. There's no side screen to go to. Everything is nice and open. There's a lot of information here. You know, we got detected, destroyed, penetrations, blocked, assisted, damage. All of our badges on top. Really simple to look at. You know, we hit play. I'm going to jump into the next screen. I got Defender Medal, which is pretty cool. Right here, I open up the menu. Now, on this menu, we have shots fired, direct hits, penetration. Base capture, defense points. We don't see base capture defense points now. Let alone do we see enemies damaged, enemies destroyed. Damage received, we don't see damage received. So we have no idea. Not just that, the cool part is right here we see silver and experience. Silver, I really like because it tells us where most of our money was lost. For me, it was supplies, repairs, ammunition. I lost money in all categories. But since we had a good performance, we were actually really close to almost breaking even. And the lack of information that we have right now, you know, because we can go ahead and hit play. I'm going to go over to the efficiency, scroll down through that. I don't know why they thought it would be a great idea to get rid of the stats at the very end of the game. So completely change our personal team and efficiency board. Because now, you know, we have personal team efficiency. Okay. And now they're being compatible. Well, you know, they're trying to make it competitive. So whenever we take a look at this, we now have personal medals and then scoreboard. Why is it called a scoreboard? You know, originally it was team. Okay, whenever I see scoreboard, I think to myself, they're trying to make this competitive. You know, they're trying to make it more single individual, and whenever they put scoreboard rather than team, it's making people really, really want the top spot every single game. You know, me, I'm not here for the top spot. If I get the top spot, cool. And you know, it's like, all right, you know, cool, first place. That's, you know, super awesome. I did really good for the team then. But then you run into some other players that, you know, they'll reset their accounts to get their stats up. And me, I can't reset my account. I mean, look at how much I got on this account. Do you know how long it would take to get all this back? And not just that, including the money. I'd rather not. You know, but I'm pretty sure if I reset my stats, they would look really good. But I just don't see the benefit towards resetting. At all. I like my tanks. I don't mind my stats. My stats are my stats. And once I'm all the way up to, let's say, 40,000 battles, who knows? My stats might look extremely good. So, with the way that the game is heading right now, you know, all we need is patience. That's all we need. Just kick back, relax, accept every single thing that they throw out. And just know, I will be here to show you guys every single little thing that they do. And, oh, good luck, Lance. It's like, you still haven't won a tank yet, have you? But I'll be able to, you know, show you guys every single little thing that's going on. And so far, you guys have probably noticed I've been changing up my crews. I'm learning the new crew system. And, you know, If you guys just jump in on stream, what's good for this? What's good for this tank, or what's good for this playstyle? I will try my best to help you guys go over it one by one if I got to, because that is my goal. You know, information is key, and the way to win a match, primarily information. And don't stop your tank. Don't hit down on your thumbstick to kill your auto drive. That's not helpful either. We need to slap that auto drive. Go nuts. So, yeah, you know, so far, I'm just waiting for them to put out a couple more updates, give out a little bit more information. Once they do that, definitely going to start hammering out reviews. So far, we got 3 tanks that we got to get out. And those 3 tanks that they have added to the game are good. The Strav K, the Concept 1B, and then the Object 268 version 5, which, keep in mind, is only on the Chinese server of World of Tanks PC. The NA and European servers do not have it. There are no Locos replays to go over. You know, there's no real way to find a playstyle for that tank. Unless you want to watch... Well, what's up with Scorpion G's right now? This is kind of nuts. Just to be able to see them doing this. And then, you know, he's so used to penetration on his Scorpion G that he's just not used to, you know, seeing anything that's against him. But right now, you know, he doesn't seem to know what he's doing. He has 1 hit point left. Okay. Wow, that was that was intense for a moment. But you know, everything's going to take time. Rome wasn't built in a day. And the people who want Rome built in a day are going to end up with some really, really crappy stuff. That sure, there might be a couple of things that are nice about it, but you know, we need to take time building our little bubble away from everything else. And so far, I think that they're taking some right steps. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't like the location of the map. I don't like gamer tags. I don't like the damage counter that they had to fix that, because originally they were talking about removing it, and 90% of the community was like, what? No, don't do that. So, yeah, a couple of things that they're making little mistakes on, but it sounds about right. And right now we have a defender trying to rush us. Sorry guys, getting a little bit distracted here. And he realizes that he made a mistake. Before the update, you know, sure, the game was fine. You know, no one was expecting this big of a change. They were a little, you know, like transparency or withholding a lot of information. They did withhold a lot of information on what was going on, which is the reason why the community is so angry and why the devs are panicking right now, because their player base is shrinking. And not at no slow pace either, at a very, very fast pace. But the devs are staying positive with it. They are, you know, mentioning the sweepstakes that are going on. They're mentioning everything else that's going on. And for me, it's like, ooh, more people are getting off the game. Well, guess what? That means I got a higher chance of getting the Xbox Series X, a gaming chair, and a headset. So, you know, sorry I said that, but that's how I looked at it whenever I heard people were jumping off. I was all like, cool, time for me to start hammering out my sweepstakes, going nuts. Rewards program, here we come. But, you know, it's like, this is what I play to pass the time. I don't play Call of Duty, I don't play anything else. I'll jump on here, I'll pass days by playing tanks. You know, it's distracting, I get on, I went out, got a computer specifically just to stream this game. You know, it's like, I don't see the point in streaming anything else. Don't get me wrong, GTA will pop up every once in a while. It's like, all right, cool, let's go ahead and stream some GTA. But World of Tanks, that's where I'm stuck. I'm with these guys till the end. I mean, they could literally throw the whole game under the bus, and I'm still gonna be here. So, what up, 1210? Nice to see you back. You know, you've been a part of, I believe, all three of the streams I've thrown up today. The early one, the one right after the dentist, which I'll tell you now, my teeth still hurt. I have my 2 back molars fused together. And, yeah, I'm going to have some fun getting a crown put on those on the 18th coming in January. Socialist, the reason why I'm not expecting it, you know, you probably just dropped in on the stream. I would say, go back. Listen to my reasons why everyone should be taking their time to enjoy what's going on. You know, right now the devs are listening to a little bit of player feedback. So, you know, jump back, check it out. You know, form your own opinion on it. Don't listen to other people unless this is purely your opinion built by yourself. No, this is your opinion by yourself, then, you know, all to you, man. All to you. No problem there. But just know, it's like, how are we going to make the game better by logging off? If all of the players who don't like the update get off, and you don't talk on the forums, you don't go into the voting pools, what is going to happen? This update will stay because the community who doesn't like it gave up. Alright? The voting pools will be taken over by the new generation that's going to be coming in and saying that they do like it. Now, me, I like the older system. That is why I'm still here. That is why I'm recording, streaming all my gameplay. Any bugs that I find, they're on my streams. I am capable of going back, recording that moment, sending it in through an email saying, hey, this is how this led up to this happening. So, you know, that's really hard to jump into because you got to think, if all the older players get off the game and you're not in the forums, you're not trying to make voting go on, the game is going to stay the same. It is going to stay the same way that it is now, and it's going to be influenced by newer players more than older players. Older players right now, we are the majority. But the thing is, if you get off the game, we are no longer the majority. The newer players are going to be taken over. How I report bugs, Rodriguez, is actually going to the forums. I have a couple ambassadors and a couple other things on my friends list on the forums. And I'll just put a link attachment through an email and send it to them directly. And then I'll send them a message from the forums saying, hey, you know, I'm sending this in. It is a full step process on how this glitch has happened. So far, I have sent in 13 of them. And one of the ones I sent in has been fixed with the most recent update today. And the one that I was having issues with was off stream. I had rendering issues, and my game was getting decolored. So like whenever I logged in, it was like, it didn't matter how much I screwed with my settings. It was just dark. You know, it looked really, really dark. Wait, like it kind of like taking a marker and just get. How is he still full health already? Well, he's dead. But yeah, it wasn't fun. Benjamin, I don't know what to tell you, man, except for jump on the forums, see if there's a workaround. If not, you know, go through, try and find out what's causing it, record it, and then post it on the forums. That would probably be your best bet. Try and start a new link, and then, you know, that's only if you know how to do it. If not, I'll try my best to get one up for you. Yeah, Lance, as I said, they've been doing slight updates and fixing little things at a time, but, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, so that's how that's going right now. Our little Rome is slowly being put back together after they completely broke it. Is that a Diamondback? That is a Diamondback. Still waiting for the flying glitch. I'm still waiting to see a mouse go 70 kilometers. So, you're not the only one waiting on stuff. God, Lance. You know, mouse going 70 kilometers with a 183 Death Star cannon. Yeah, problem solved. Perfect matchmaking reload. Oh, don't forget about the 5-second reload. So yeah, perfect setup. I don't know if it's artillery that spotted me. It might have been artillery. Ah, what are you to my it's a friend? No, you can go forward. Don't back up. How is it that you have more power to wait? Oh, you are clearly dead. Oh, 12-second KV2. Is that what it's at now? If that's what it's at, that's ridiculous. Oh yeah, dude, Devin, the 10% damage reduction. I don't know what they were thinking about with that, but apparently they were thinking about it. Think I might try it out. Did I just wait? What? Did I just I go back to did I click X? I don't know if I clicked X. I think I did. Uh one of my issues with the game still. I don't want to see these maps anymore. Devin, wait, what do you mean? Has stopped working. A little bit lost there, man. Just a little bit. But you know, as long as we all have a positive outlook for the game. Sod is a robot confirmed. Sound like robot having short circuit. What? 0010011100001. Gotta be going nuts. Um, let's check this out. Lose the camo they bought before the... No, I haven't lost any of the camos that I bought before the update. A lot of my permanent camos are still on. I actually, after the update hit, that was one of the biggest things that I went ahead and checked out. So, those are all pretty good. And no, Lance, I am no robot. I am just somebody who, has way too much time in their hands and way too much energy. So, yeah, you know. Can we just say that and call that good? You know, a lot of this wasn't predetermined mathematical equations inside the mind that just blasted away. Made that shell be guided by Stalin. And Kent, the best thing that you can do is, as I've told a lot of other people, jump on the forums. Let it be known. Can you stop tracking me? Can I stop missing? Distracted. Oh, so distracted. Oh, so many problems. Oh, I just bought the repair kit for no reason. Two and a half seconds, and then I will start reading all the comments again. Just somehow, for some reason, this is intense, and I don't know why. I can say, though, with the new HUD and everything else, you do need to be paying a lot of attention inside the game. And, yeah, you know, a lot of the little micromanagings that we used to be able to do, can't do anymore. Now, keep track of the map as much as you can. Man, you guys blowing up the chat. Give me a second to catch up with you guys. Holy crap. Oop, late shot. Oop, late shot. Oh, I'm loading premium. Okay, that was a good run. All right, now I can finally read. I am not distracted anymore. Okay, so we got, did people lose camo? No. Currently you didn't lose any of my nets. I lost many. Maybe you didn't buy permanent. That is a good one. You know, permanent camos, even if you have the, yes, Mendez, the, 268 version 5 does 850 damage a shot. 100 more than it does in PC. And Rodriguez, yeah, the 3D skins, I absolutely love them. MT, that's horrible, but pretty cool. It's a sloppy Joe. So that match, you know, as I said, for whatever reason, it got really intense really fast. We did 4,000 damage. We blocked 2,500. Definitely more than what our hit points are worth. And look at this. Then Tyson just shows up out of nowhere, and here I am talking about gameplay. You know, and that's how it goes. Yuki, go take a shower. And then sell that tank. Take a shower and sell that tank. So horrible. Okay, so, you know, the season pass. A couple of things that kind of want to mention about this season pass. I am 4 kills away from completing my season pass. Well, not my season pass, but my weekly. Now, we'll find out in 4 kills if each one of these are worth 1 point, which I really do think they are. And, this is something I just feel like sharing. You know, I am 15 levels away from 100 for this season. I've kind of mowed through this, and it makes no sense how I've already mowed through this like that. And Rodriguez, it's like I've had 2 dentist appointments this week, and Tuesday I had scheduled off because I knew the update was dropping. So yeah, I had a couple days off, and I took the time out and I jumped on. And yes, I am indeed a grinder. I grind like there is no tomorrow. There's a reason why whenever I jump on MMOs that I end up in the top 100 over the course of like 5 years. Probably because I'm on every single day. Now, don't worry about it. Don't think too much about it. Problems, leads to insanity. Especially right now, since all I'm doing is reading and replying. It's kind of a form of insanity. Just a little bit. Could be better. Hey, look, it's a Strav K. MIA. Okay, cool. So he's running the skins. Good luck catching up, Lance. Maybe next season we'll start a race. you know, I've put in a lot of time this season. I haven't spent a single penny to increase my standing in this season. I've just been getting on every single day and grinding out. I mean, finding bugs, little things popping up, that's how it is. Oh, Yuki, that's not any better. If anything, that's even worse. Or maybe it's the same in both. Like, it's still just a problem. And I just remembered I'm in a tier 10 lobby. Should I even try to hit this corner like I want to hit this corner? Yeah, I'll be perfectly fine. We got this. What's that? Oh, T-32 that just went right through my armor. Well, don't get me wrong. I kind of did buy the 268, and the reason why I bought the 268 is because I know whenever I get it now, it's gonna pay me silver, and like that was the number one thing that went through my head. It was like, what's a good way to make money? And it was just like maybe get my hands in this tank early, then wait for the update to hit. Wow, I am getting lit up like there is no tomorrow. So if you guys have no idea what I'm doing with my turret, just a moment ago, they were able to pin. And yes, the E50 is fantastic. The E50 has got to be a very, very solid medium tank. If you can get your time in that, I recommend to get your time in that. Now, what I'm doing is angling my turret to where they can only see the outside right, and the little weak spot on the right side where it flattens out is now angled, making it extremely hard to pin. So that's what I'm doing. And each time I want to pull up, take a shot, straighten out, aim in, put my turret back where it needs to go. And so far we have a ridiculous amount ricocheted. instead of a tier 8, a tier 8 in a tier 10 lobby. So. Don't know how to perform better from this, but... Wow. Shots are just making contact today. No, drop it in. We're bottom tier. Up against 10s. And just, you know, putting premium shells through the face of an E75 just to get our 3,000 damage. Ah, epic victory. Complete steamroll. Taking second place as bottom tier. And then Defender is third place. Okay, I don't know what our tier 10s are doing. But 3,000 dealt. 4,752 blocked. Oh, that's beautiful. Still wall medal, guaranteed. Cool-headed. And on our way back to getting that third mark. And then right here, it doesn't say the tiers. But there's a T100 LT. A mouse. Enemy team. There was a GWU100 and T92 AMX 13105. Was there only 3 tier 10s? I don't like the amount of information that's on this, because I know the 7.1 is a tier 9, 32 is a tier 8, E75 tier 9, tier 9, tier 8, tier 8, tier 8, tier 8, tier 9, tier 8, Strav 81, Gamertag still doesn't work, tier 8, tier 9, and then 1010. Not a lot of information on that board. I'm gonna have to give them crap. Alright, so did we get any kills last match? Was there like 1 kill? I think we had 1 kill. We had 2 kills. We need 2 more kills. And let's go get these kills in style. I can say this. I absolutely love the skins right now. You know, being able to pull up the E100 and just be like, wow, look at that thing. Beautiful. Or the Jagdpanzer E100, the M48 Patton. 430U looks pretty cool. So does the 140. I need to start grinding those out and get my hands on those. Oh, so immediately after the stream earlier, I kind of just, I just went face first into my bed and didn't get up until like an hour ago. Oh, okay. Sorry, Hernandez. I've been taking my sweet time to read over stuff. I'm a little bit off, as you can probably tell today. But Hernandez, whenever you're looking at a tier 10, and you see that it says, you know, 1 million experience, that is actually in collective. So from the tier 3 all the way to the tier 10, that is the experience required to get that tier 10. So the tier 3's experience, which could be worth like, I don't know, 30,000, 20,000, will minus from the total pool to the tier 10 once you're on to the next tank. If that gives you an idea. feel like they raised the cameras a lot, because now I used to be able to line up below my tank in this screen right here, but now it's stuck up above. Yeah, it goes down as you grind the line. So, like, it doesn't mean that, you know, whenever you're inside your tier 9, you're going to need to invest 4,000 matches just to get that one tier 10. No, it's just, you know, if you haven't grind up the tree at all, it's going to be, you know, the experience to it. Like, my Object 140 right now, I can use free experience of, I think it's like 62,000 free XP, and just outright get it, if I really wanted to. 62,000 for a tier 10. So, yeah, you know, the grind, I think that they did make it a little bit better. And Rodriguez, take it easy. Don't have too much fun. Enjoy your night. You know, thanks for dropping in. Excuse me, A100. I would like to overmatch his top. Thank you. Wow, giant cluster. Yes, you'd be better off, Ken, to send in a ticket to get anything that you're missing. Just mention it, like the dates that you got them, the dates that they were lost, and yeah, hopefully they can help you out. Unless you don't remember the dates, then just be all like, hey, this is gone. Ah, guess I fired early. Wow, getting lit up right now. You know, and then the E100 with the turret armor, they really need to get it up to the 270 that they were talking about. Because even though I was holding an angle against those guys, they were just ripping through it like it was paper thin. Yeah, the top tier tank itself is not 700,000 experience. And let me get back to the garage and I will show you what I'm talking about. So, coming over to the tech tree, best one for me to show off would be the Russians. So, let's go ahead and jump over to Russian here. Now, as you can see, my lines here, they go up quite a ways. These two tanks I do not have researched. I do not have the T-54 researched either. And then we drop down to, let's say, oh, okay, never mind. Yesterday I was capable of researching this for 67,000 experience before researching my T-54, but looks like they fixed it. So, yeah. Now, since I have these lines grinded out right here on the left side coming up, so the MT-25, the LTG, the LTTB leading up to the T-54 right here. Look at the amount of experience that it's required to get the T-54. Originally, it would have, required in the range of, let's say, like, probably like 180,000 experience, 190,000 experience to get the T-54. And it's down to 63,000. So now, once I research this, all the tier 10s are going to, their requirements are going to go down. And then as I unlock packages from the T-54, or modules from the T-54 with experience, those 2 tanks are going to go down even more. And it should be an even number every single time that I get one. And then right here you see 1.1 million, 843,000, almost 1.4 million. But then coming down this line right here, I haven't really grinded anything out at all. Like the A44, I can buy the A44. But then coming down, we have linked lines coming back up. And really, once I buy the A44, which apparently I can buy it. I don't remember owning this beforehand, but apparently I own it. I will then move up to the 416, get all the experience out of the way for this tank, and then just continue on going up and slowly just watch all of it get dropped down. Now, if you guys haven't seen any of the Tech Tree tanks, which I don't think I killed 2 people that match, let alone many to begin with that match. I didn't kill anybody that much. Oh, look, I got some random person who joined in. It's like whoever decided to jump in. If you're watching the stream, welcome. Or if you're on my friends list and I just don't know who you are, then welcome. Really confused. It's got to be somebody from the stream. It's like, I got spots open. We got one more. Just, find me, SOD Matt Haven, add me in, and jump in, be my guest. I do have it set to public. And sorry for that loud bang. I got a corded remote, and as I moved around to readjust my footing, slapped the table. Oh, no skin. I just said no skin. I was talking about the tank, not my toes. I don't see a point in sharing that, but I just felt throwing that out there. And Hernandez, whenever I jump on stream, every once in a while my platoon will be open. So it's like literally anyone can just drop in. But just a heads up, I'll be in a party that's invite only. And occasionally, if my headset wasn't on all day as I slept, I would have it on. Probably in game chat, chatting up a storm. But nope, I never unplugged it. Never turned it off. I just fell asleep and left it on the side of my chair. Woke up, saw green lights turning red. I was like, uh-oh, it's dying. Skins in this game, they're definitely going to make the life span of the game last a lot longer. But the amount they did update, there was a crap ton. Alright, so we're going to load heat. One of the number one things that is best about the Yaguru. Yaguru. Okay. Glitch in the Matrix is this. That is thick Russian turret armor, and he's not going to let me. Why can't I show off the heat pin of a Yaguru? Get back here. Honestly, the 268 version 5, not going to deny it, I did buy that. I did buy that. But the reason why I bought it early is because I'm going to get the silver for it afterwards. And by the way, there's the heat pin. I didn't even aim anywhere else. I just knew I could go through it, so I did it. Oh, that's an enemy. And an enemy. Ah, so Hernandez, you're playing with Toto as well? It's actually really nice to know. Now, I've got a really good group with me, and they're all pretty open with jumping on and playing with other people. Um, Shorter seasons, but then at the same time, this season's not taking no 3 months like the Hot Wheels one did, or was that 2 months? It was a while. It felt like a while. But the fact is, I've only been on for what is this? Day number 4? Today's day number 4. No, day number 3 since the update. And oh, you missed your time to do it. Oh, that sucks. It's alright, Hernandez. You'll catch him. You'll catch him one of these times. But it's like I got an open spot. 75 days, yeah. It was up for a minute. And this one doesn't seem like it's going to be up for that long. But this is the first week. And I'm almost done. Okay, I need 2 more kills to complete my last one. I still need 2 more kills, by the way. Those are just being hard to get for whatever reason. +9. Wow, see, look at this. So hard to organize. And it's nice to see that, there's stuff here from 65 days ago, 190 days ago. Lance, dude, jump on. Pretty sure I added you a friend on console. Jump on, just join the platoon. But keep in mind, I am playing 10s, 8s, and 9s. And Hernandez, I think you'd be better off doing the grind to get this better than paying for it, honestly. Now, I don't know who Meth is, but I'm going to give him a couple of seconds before I decide to start. Sounds like my phone's going off, and I'm just going to go ahead. Sorry. Oh, failed to enter battle with the platoon. Okay, so that is the glitch that they're talking about. That is really nice to know. Um, Hernandez, I believe it ends next month. Can't remember the day it ends though. Lance, you just shoot me a message. I will jump on your account and then I'll add you right on. So confused in what Hunter is saying. Hunter put a comment on one of my videos saying, another one shouting, I'm leaving, then carry on. Yeah, right. I don't think I ever shouted that I was going to be leaving the game at all. Alright, you know, I can't do this through the computer. It's kind of weird. But we'll come over here. And yes, everybody, this is Lance. You know, if you want to give him as much crap as you can, be my guest. It's only your mom. You know, I thought that was funny. I already have you added as a friend. What are you talking about, Lance? Get in the game. Problem solved. And then, fine, dude, if you want to add me, be my guest. Go ahead. My gamer tag's right there. The second you add me, send me a message saying you caught me on stream. I will add you back. And then whenever you guys catch me on, if my platoon is open, you are playing the same tiers that I'm playing, be my guest and join. I've got no problem with people dropping in and joining. Oh, and by the way, now we get to go see Lance's Object 140. I really want to check out that camo. Yeah, Ken, it is pretty rare. And Lance, as I said, I'm in a party invite only. No, it's like I'm not going to sit here and have a conversation with like two people with everything hooked up correctly because I'm being a slacker today. And fine, you know, it's like with the cross-platform, which speaking of which, with the most recent update, is the cross-platform friend request still working? I really want to know that. So check it out. See if the cross-platform is still working by chance. I don't know if it is or not. Lance, your mom. Oh crap, making mistakes. I'm way too on the open. You know, Type 5 heavy, you would think that that big monstrosity would stand out like a sore thumb. But he disappeared. Oh, Type 4 heavy. You still don't know the shell velocity of these rounds because they're not posted on console. You know, that's something that does make a difference in whenever people are buying tanks. Oh, and lag. Really? Well, a Type 5 has a 15 centimeter, which is a 150 millimeter gun. But with that 15 centimeter, it only gets 264 armor pen with premium rounds. Mostly is a derp gun. It's got high explosives. Add 5 more. I don't know. There's a reason why they only give it 15. They don't want it to overmatch the back armor of some tanks. They don't want to make it too overpowered. You know, okay, Ken, I'll throw this out there, and everyone that watches my channel. I despise loading nothing but premium ammo. Honestly, if you load nothing but premium ammo, it's a way just to skip a curve. It's just no, I'm not a fan of it. Plus, I like silver. Like, there's only a couple of tanks that I load nothing but premium on, and those are the Chinese preferential matchmakings, and then the IS-6, just because their base pin sucks. How would commander experience boost work now? I'm so confused in what you're talking about there. It's not super specific, MT. I'm sorry that, like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Just, I really don't. And look, there's Lance, 3,773. Good job, Lance. Good run. Oh, don't forget about his 2,600 spot assist. Dirty bastard. That 140's reload is probably through the roof right now. 5 seconds for 4.3. That is ridiculous, man. Commander XP boost work now. Okay, that's what you were talking about. Why did that just completely go over my head? No, Ken, even off stream, I don't fire heat. Like, I just can't fire heat rounds. You know, it's my goal in this game to mark every single tank I have with standards. My Krievets 1, I've marked with standards. My LT432, I've marked with standards. Basically, every single mark that I have is knowledge of ammunition. And it's like even my second mark in my Object 277, which is posted, by the way, on my channel as like a match of the week, was with standard rounds. You know, like, don't get me wrong, I load a lot more heat on my Yaguru than I do on a lot of other tanks. But that's just because 420 heat pin, of course, I want to ruin somebody's day inside that tank. The crew experience boosters, originally I thought they were going to remove them straight up out of the game, but now I just don't know how effective they are. Like, honestly, I have absolutely no clue. I like what they did over here. All this foliage is going to make a huge difference inside this match. Took a 400 flat hit. But in return, we did slap him back. And now, real fast, just to throw this out there, my turret is damaged. And I'm learning all the icons for stuff that's damaged. My turret is clearly damaged. But new icons, emblems, and the whole new system, you know, it's just a lot of information to try and get in. I shot too late. And let's go get lost. Man, you gotta love how big this gun is. So hard to just not fall in love with that 14-second reload. Gotta find a way to reset that cap. Oh, dude, the T-57 right now is a little crazy. Oh, I wasn't able to fire. I was loaded too. That sucks. Oh, hard fought loss. It was pretty balanced out until the end there. We rushed up too far because we were capping the base, and then we got surrounded. $4,821 damage though. That was a good run. And looks like we did the most damage in the match, just barely, and probably like 200 damage short of a Top Gun. And that was our last 2 kills that we needed as well. So let's see if we hit 100. I don't think we did. Stage 89. Okay, so I don't remember where I was at before. Was it 85? Jumped 5 levels. Only 10 levels left. And then done. Alrighty, guys. I got another one in me. On stream, that is. And then I'm going to go take a break for a second. You know, go get a drink, get some food. Because, yeah. They expanded one of my back teeth and they fused it to the front one. So there's a lot of force behind it right now. And it's kind of just irritating it. It's rough. But doesn't mean I'm going to go eat nothing but mesh food. I'm going to go eat some good food. It's like I'm just going to deal with it. Be perfectly fine. Ah, ramen. Indeed, ramen. I had ramen today. Ramen was pretty good. Ah, that would explain a lot. Still can't find anything, though, about the Armored Warfare Group buying out World of Tanks, which to me would make no sense because how had they had the money to do it? And, Hermendez, if you're still here. 268 version 5. Man, this thing is so cool. I feel like I'm going to end up like one of those War Thunder streamers. You know, just going out and grabbing stuff. Just be like, yeah. No. Come back out. Yeah. You know? Maybe that was a little bit too much, but alright. A little bit of a stream highlight right there, you know? Fingers crossed. Okay, I guess we're gonna bounce. Artillery! Dumb! It's like can't read a comment without getting slapped in the front by Artie. And then right there, they need to get rid of the smoke. Look at this. Just, it gets in the way. I don't know why they added the smoke. I don't know what was going through their head. Oh, Ken, how do I think about Arties right now? I think that they have been buffed to almighty hell and need to go burn. Badly. You know, and then from your guys' point of view, how red is that red? How smoky is that smoke? You know, it's like, why did they think this is gonna be a good idea? It's like, I can clearly see that I have 360 hit points. Give me the options to remove this because I don't want to use it. Man. The red screen, annoying. The smoke, just stuff that doesn't need to be there. Oh, I'm so dead. That's a 113, isn't it? That is indeed a 113. Alright. Come on, your mom. I meant Lance. And then, yeah, Hermendez, that is the downfall right there. He did go through our top plate like it was paper. You know, I don't know the exact thickness of the top plate on this, but it's not the thickest. Ooh. And then who's Dead Flag? Dead Flag does not help us at all. Okay, Dead Flag is the 113. That's helpful, knowing that the 113 killed him. I know, I saw that. That sucked. Alrighty, guys. You know, I'm not trying to, grab everyone's days and, spend 5-6 hours at a time streaming. So I guess an hour and a half for later tonight, perfectly fine. I might not have a stream until Saturday. I mean, maybe. I might do one tomorrow whenever I get home for about an hour. And then, an hour every single day. But starting off, I don't want to, go out and record gameplay right now because just there's not a lot of information whenever you're looking at tanks right now. And for me, it's just not as fun going over to like Tanks GG to show off a tank. Not just that, silver forcing us to grind out a crap ton of silver is just ridiculous right now. I don't want to, spend days and days and days and days and days. And, don't get me wrong, it's quite a bit. Alright, so we have an invite from PlayStation, friend invite. We're going to accept that. I'm very hungry. I've only had a little bit to eat. My jaw's been acting up. I can barely open my mouth, by the way. Talking right now kind of hurts. But I'm here for you guys. Problem solved. But, there's a lack of information right now inside the game. So, best way to put this would be module viewer. Going over to the engine. Where is the power to weight? I do not see power to weight at all. It's like, yeah, I see top speed, I see top reverse speed, but there is no power to weight, so I don't know the acceleration rate. Coming over to the gun, I see the accuracy at 100 meters. I see the damage hit points. Penetration, which keep in mind is near pin. And near pin is absolutely useless. Okay? You're better off knowing your base penetration that's up at the top right at 268, 330, and then 53. And I did just get a message from somebody inside that match that could have won that corner if you were scared. If you weren't scared or if you were scared. I came over, I took down the Type 5. The 113 was going to out-reload me. Either way, I was going to die. Coming over to rotational speed. Okay. What is rotational speed? Where is my terrain resistance? I need the terrain resistance because that affects your power to weight. And then the more power to weight issues that you have, the less effective your rotational speed is. You don't have 50 degrees of rotational speed on soft, medium, or hard. Maybe hard. Maybe hard you have your maximum rotation speed. Just depending. And right here, view range, 462. That's not what I want to see. I want to see the base view range. Because the base view range on the M48 Patton is 420. So we are bolstering it right now to 462, but instead it's giving us 420. Same thing about the radio, the ammo. The ammo, it doesn't tell you the velocity of the rounds. So taking my time to come out with content because they have taken away a lot of stuff and its problems. Mercenary tanks, they were talking about taking their time to be able to add those back. So they're don't skip stage. That's not what I wanted to do. Seasonal challenges. Wrong, contracts. So contracts right now, none available. They will add them back shortly is what they were talking about. Toto, I'm going to be getting off for a second, but I will send you an invite to the party to kick back and have a chat. But keep in mind, I believe my headset's dead. So I'll have to check that out. Other than that, thank you for jumping on and, you know, spending this hour and a half with me. It's always a pleasure. Hermendez, Lance, Ken, welcome. MT, nice to see you back. And then there's Toto. And Yuki is a fantastic moderator. You know, I work him to the core. I'm pretty sure I should go feed him in the basement sometime. But yeah, you know, he's tied up down there with the laptop, just watching over things. Waiting for him to drop a link to the Discord down low. You know, our Discord is nice and professional if you guys want to check it out. So it's like, hopefully Yuki beats me to it before I beat him to it. But I'm going to do invite people. I'm going to come over here, copy that link, come back. Yuki, I might beat ya. I beat Yuki. So right there is the link to the Discord if you guys want to jump in. Be my guest. It is a great way to see whenever I plan on doing a stream, or you can give me ideas, direct message me. It's a really good way to get in contact. Plus, I'm trying to learn how to use it, so please come give me crap on Discord so I can learn how to use it faster. Other than that, you guys have a great night. I'm out of here. Bye.